All right, so now I'm going to talk to you about what we call the Triad of Management. So in a previous video, which you should watch before this one, we talked about the Triad of Awareness. But this one is a Triad of Management because once we're aware of what's going on around us, aware of ourselves, spatially aware, and all those things we mentioned, now we have to manage these things. And so the things that we're managing, what are the three things we're managing? The first thing we're managing is our personal space. 100% of the time in our daily lives, our job, everything we're doing, we're managing our personal space. And that is what personal protection and safety is, right? Is managing our personal space. So if someone puts hands on you or someone does something to you or you find yourself, dealing with certain things, it's because we're not managing our personal space. We have to manage our personal space. So the first thing we're going to teach people in all the courses that we teach, no matter who we're teaching, is to manage their personal space. And that includes where your hands are in your workspace, you're paying attention, how you're postured, where you're moving, you're well aware of all the things we talked about, and now we're managing our distance control with people. We're doing all these different things to make sure we manage our personal space. The second thing we're doing is managing those around us. Now, that doesn't mean I can control everyone. That doesn't mean that I can predict human behavior or control human behavior. But in a situation where I'm on a scene, or I'm in a situation where I'm in a room, or in a situation where I'm out in life, out on the street, or wherever, I'm still managing the people around me. I'm still managing how I interact with those people around me. Might be a better way in case I'm not articulating correctly. I'm managing how I'm interacting, right? If that means I go left instead of right, or if that means I talk, or if that means I put my hand out, or if that means I say, hey, how you doing? Can you do me a favor and come over here? Or hey, how's it going? Can you show me where this is? Whatever I'm doing, that's managing. I'm managing my interactions with all these people. So I'm managing myself. Now I'm managing my interactions with others, and that might mean moving them or using the power of suggestion or using a variety of communication techniques and other things to be able to get what I want through influence and communication, right? Suggestion, communication. These are the type of things that I would rather use than push someone out of the way. I can push someone out of the way if I have to, but it would be better if I could say, hey, how you doing? Can you do me a favor? Let me get you over here. Can I get you to come over here? Because if I can influence them or suggest to them and they cooperate with me to do something, that's a better way of managing than going, get over here, and I shove someone over there. You can do it either way, but we're always thinking of how are we managing all these other people? How are we managing these situations and dynamics? And then the third thing, what else are we managing? We're managing our environment, okay? So these three things line up with the awareness triad, but they're slightly different, right? But they parallel, okay? So now I'm managing my environment, okay? So this wall is stopping me from escaping that way. So I can't move the wall, but if I had to take someone and throw them against the wall or put them up against the wall or hold them against the wall, I could use that to my advantage. I can't change it necessarily. I can't change where this door is, but I can figure out how I'm going to navigate through my environment to make sure I know where that door is and that I can get to the door. Is there anything blocking my way to the door? If there is, I should move it or get someone else when I'm managing these other people, get them to move it. So I have a nice, easy egress. So it's things like that. So think about this. I'm managing my personal space. I'm managing how I interact with the people around me, and I'm managing my environment. Those three things line up with being aware of yourself, aware of those around you, and aware of your environment. So you're being aware in the first triad, and now you're managing it based on skills. It takes skills to do this, and these are life skills. And it's not all done by force. By force is one way, but we want to try to not do things by force. We want to try to do things in a more pacifistic, peaceful way if possible. Having a resolution or talking people down and managing these things is always going to be better than going hands-on and fighting someone. We're always trying to avoid going hands-on with people if we don't have to. Sometimes it's unavoidable, you have to. That's why we train how to do it. But that's not where we start. We start with being aware of these things, and then we start with managing these things and trying to manage our way through these. So we're managing our risks, we're managing threats, and we're managing crisis if it ever gets to that point. And that's how we teach, and that's our methodology, and that's what we're going to be presenting in these courses to you.